Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got NBA basketball for you. I'm Damon Bruce. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's Toronto going up against Detroit. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Wallace with the ball. Fires from 18. And that's off the glass and in. Here's King. Number 52, Wallace covering, and that one's good.
And that's why the hook shot was invented in the first place. Tough for the defense to get to that shot.
And so here's Toronto. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I briefly spoke with the home team's head coach, and he said, honestly, it's hard to separate these teams on paper. We're similar in so many ways that it's difficult to find an area where one side really has an advantage. He said he wouldn't be surprised if this one was decided by just a few points. Perfect for us, guys.
Doris, thank you so much. And anytime this sort of matchup comes up on the schedule, the emotions are on display, and it should be tight.
And I think the coaches will play a big role tonight, guys, because these teams are so even talent-wise. It may be a strategic move here or there that becomes the difference.
Well, you know, I tend to think that the players are going to dictate and determine what happens between the lines. The coaches might have a role, but from my vantage point, it's always more the players taking care of that than the coaches.
And Detroit has possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Rebound by Wallace.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Number 14. And again, Toronto no up.
But with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Wallace. Tries a 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
King outside. Five on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from King. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Just 5 to shoot. Number 14, King with the ball. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Detroit leading by 4. King, right side. 18 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. And Toronto has possession. Back to Wallace. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Detroit making a switch. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. King outside. Just 5 on the clock. Number 52. Detroit, no good that time either. Toronto trails by 4. Number 14, defended by King to end the drought. He lays it in.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fires for 3. Number 99, on target from 13 feet.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
He feeds it to Wallace. All sorts of time, and the shot is good. Here's King. Clock at 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Toronto trails by 3. Six to shoot. Number 19. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lewis checked in for King. Detroit leading by 3. The pass to Lewis. Backs in. No good with the layup.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Number 99. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Kicks to Lewis. Here's McCarty. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Detroit leading by 3. Number 34. Here's Brown. Toronto grabs the miss. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Number 99. And he hits the jump shot. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Left side, Brown. And that one's good. And Detroit leads by 3. Toronto shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. With 4 seconds on the clock, can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Detroit leads by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, this summer the Bulls broke ground on a new 60,000 square foot practice facility situated just east of the United Center. Starting next season, it will replace the 12-year-old Berto Center, a half-hour away in Deerfield, Illinois. The Bulls coming back downtown and doing it in style, in a state-of-the-art building with all the amenities, including a rooftop green terrace. Kevin?
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks. Toronto trails by 3. Number 12. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Detroit making a switch. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Detroit.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Number 34. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Toronto trails by 6. They set the screen. Number 99. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. Wallace is checked in. That one misses.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now here's Brown. Here's McCarty. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And Detroit leads by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clock at 6. On the wing, Wallace expanding his range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit making a switch here. Detroit leading by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Number 62. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Wallace up on top from about 19 feet. And he hits the jump shot. Wallace has got 6.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. They set the pick. Number 34. And blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. Here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice defense from Wallace, but they'll get another chance. Toronto trails by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Three-pointer, and that one's good. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Off target from the baseline. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Number 19. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Detroit leading by 4. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot by Brown. Detroit, no good that time either. Toronto trails by 4. Now the feed to Wallace.
It's been a nice game for Wallace. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
For Toronto, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he can't get the first one. And Toronto making a change here. He hits the second from the line.
In the second quarter, they've had the right approach. Very aggressive, driving, drawing contact, and creating opportunities at the free throw line.
Well, you know, if other things aren't working for you, Steve, getting to the foul line can be a good place to start to turn it around.
That's blocked. Number 62. And another shot. Misses the layup. Toronto trails by 3. Ball is up on top. 10 points for him. Number 12. Kept alive. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
And, well, Detroit shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Number 62. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Wallace. And that misses. That would have put him up. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Toronto trails by 3. .109 left in the first half. Six to shoot. Number 14. And again, no good by Toronto.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Lets it go from 11, and the bench shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Detroit lead. Gone 3 for 3 from the floor. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Wide open. Gets the bucket. Here's King. With the hook shot, and Detroit again with the bucket. With 1 on the clock, and that one's good. And we're through 2 here in a good one. It's Detroit up 3. Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. A strong first half for Detroit. They've held tough defensively. Great rim protection, too, when you look at all the blocks. And for Toronto, they've been battling. Garbage points making up the difference, and right now they're sweeping the streets. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we return to the United Center, a look at the statue honoring the great Michael Jordan. You have to like what we're seeing from Wallace.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Detroit leading by 3. King outside. Here's Lewis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Number 14. And it's all evened up. He's got 7. So it's Detroit now. Now King. Number 52. Detroit, no good that time either.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
For the lead. The shot misses. Number 22. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Back to King. They set the pick. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits back iron.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Wallace. Number 22 floats in the hook shot. 6 points for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now here's King. Number 52. From outside, off the mark.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Tipped away. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Nice shot by Wallace.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defensive effort in the locker room.
Detroit trails by 4. And here is King. There's a screen. Will it go? No good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. A guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Six to shoot. The high post shot. Shot is off. Nice defense for Detroit. They've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Wallace. Makes the lead pass. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And Toronto making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Detroit trails by 4. Brown with it. Left side, Brown. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Detroit, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Toronto leading by 3. Ball is up on top. Number 12. And again, Toronto no up. Number 18. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And Toronto making a change here. Detroit on D. Number 14, he's covered by Brown and taken away by Brown. Number 52, shot denied. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Detroit making a switch here. Fires from 18, and he pops that one in. He's got 10. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Number 14. No good from outside.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Here's King. Number 62 gives him the lead pass, so they take the lead. And Detroit leads by 1.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
On the wing, gets it to go. 10 points for him. Gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Here's McCarty, and Detroit again with the bucket. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 1. Toronto working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet away, gets the bucket. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Now King. Brown outside. Passes it to King. King left side. And Detroit again with the bucket.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Number 14, he's covered by Brown. And it's rejected, but they get it back. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Number 14 misses off the left iron. And, well, Detroit shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And the pass to King. King left side. And the wing jumper offline. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Detroit. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Toronto trailing. He dishes it to Wallace. Number 14, defended by King. Number 14, Lewis grabs the board.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Working inside. Here's the hook. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lewis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Number 99, defended by King. Number 14. The offensive rebound. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. And this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 1. The dish to Brown. Lewis on the way. And Toronto making a change here. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Wallace outside. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And Toronto leads by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Number 34. The shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. On the wing, Wallace. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. He's off from 17 feet. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Becker. Cans the shot from the wing.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
In Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
I see him.
Number 19. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First one falls for him. And Toronto making a change here. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
That miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Number 52. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Back to Wallace. Number 18. Now Detroit moving it up. That's good. And Detroit leads by 2.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
There's the screen. Number 19. Number 18. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Number 99. He's off from 17 feet. For Toronto, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Number 22 uses the glass to finish the layup. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Lets it go from 14. That's good. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Boy, they'd love to retake the lead right now.
Toronto calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is, keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Number 34, and right through it goes. And Detroit leads by 2. Toronto's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Number 22, Lewis covering. Number 22, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. For Detroit, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Shot clock at 5. Number 52. Wallace covering. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
And that one misses.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
For Detroit, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Lewis outside. Number 62, blocked. Wallace outside. Number 18. Number 16. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, they did have a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before the shot attempt.
Yeah, you really want to try to foul in that situation before he gets into the shooting motion. And it just didn't work out that time.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And Toronto making a change here. Second of two is good. That narrows the gap to one. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Lewis. Back to King. Shot from 16. They get the rebound. King left side. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by one. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace drawing the double team. To the inside. Number 14. It's good!
Huge point. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by one. 15 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot in an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
Here's King. Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting